What is going on, fellas, and welcome back to the Director of Football, non-league to legend. This is the most important episode we're going to have as the Tigres manager, because we take on Orlando City in the CONCACAF Champions League final. We play the first leg away. I think we're going to win. I'm pretty confident that we're going to smash them in this game. They're luckily without one of their better players, who, well, I think he's going to be a better player. I had him in my Hertha Berlin beta save, and I called him Denny Jazzy Boy. He was quite good. He was out of the game for 10 years when I got rid of the European leagues. Came back, he's playing for Orlando City. A lot of players did that. They retired for 10 years, came back and played in America. I was looking at the Orlando City team. I was playing my Hungry for Success series, which, if you don't already, you should watch because it's very, very interesting. There was a guy I was looking at because he came up in a he was recommended to me. He had a scouting rating of like 7. Maybe he's in there. No. Where is he? He was a midfielder, as far as I can remember. But like they have Fruchtel in goal, who again disappeared for a little over 10 years, then went to Australia. A couple of their players have really, really, really poor ratings. Oh, it's Ismaldi. It's got a scouting rate of 7. And he played in a game that the game that we scouted them for, he played. So they're not the best in the world. They're also 7th in the Eastern Conference. So they're not even doing that well. This is the side we're going to play against them. Blanco is playing because Avalos, again, has picked up yet another injury. That goalkeeper just cannot stay healthy. We have Franco on the right and Deiron on the left with Jose Manuel Beltran and Alamo playing at centre-back with Eleturo Beltran and Cantu in central midfield. Granados, Bravo and Rodriguez in behind Medina. Don't really have any other major injury concerns, but we have played one game in between against Santos Laguna. Smashed them 5-0. Adrian Rodriguez, doing bits, scored a hat-trick. So that was delightful. I was quite happy that he got 3 goals. Vazquez came on and within 2 minutes picked up an injury. So he's still fit enough to sit on the bench because it was only a gashed leg or something. Some gash. So yeah, they're playing Ismaldi again. He's like one of their star players. Yeah, highest average rating. He's had 1 appearance. And he would not get in even. He wouldn't even get into my under 18s team. I fully expect you to keep the run going. Nobody gives a flying donkey's arsehole. We got what it takes to win. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a fairly comfortable. Bravo's picked up a knock in the first minute. What is it? Groin injury. Delightful. Absolutely delightful. So that's not ideal that our best and technically only attacking midfielder picks up an injury almost instantly. Juan Jamie hasn't played much recently because I have played Salcedo significantly more than Juan Jamie recently. When Jamie does come on, it is either on the left wing or as an attacking midfielder. Comes on today, scores within 9 minutes of coming off the bench. So fair enough. And he's going for it again. Nope, this time not going to happen. Other than that goal, we've been pretty... Jamie's very deep for an attacking midfielder playing as a shadow striker. But he's after scoring, so we'll leave him do what he wants. Rodriguez runs in. Medina, 32nd of the season. 2 away goals so far. 22 minutes in. This is... Medina, first time. That was beautiful. They do have a couple of players that are already lacking condition, but I don't... Okay, I saw that. I didn't really think it was a penalty, but alright. Medina's actually managed to score a penalty. Oh, the things that are happening in this game that are just... It's... Oh, this is unreal. We never... Like, Medina, everyone knows who watches my videos, knows Medina does not like to score goals from penalties because it's too easy. It's just too easy. But this, to be honest, I am surprised. I did not expect to be 3-0 up after 31 minutes. I did expect to win comfortably. But I kind of expected something. I expected it to be a little more difficult. But then again, we beat LAFC comfortably last year. So I suppose we can't have the guy who's got a 7 scouting rating be the one that gets the assist. We didn't. Have you got a scout rating? 61. That's not as bad as... It's just when I saw he had a scout rating of 7, I was like, are you serious? And he's playing. But then again, you know, he's... Oh, Fructal obviously was after making a mistake. Medina with his hat-trick. Fructal tried to do a Hugo Lloris and decided to concede against Southampton. Oh, maybe this is a sign that's why Fructal did it, because I'm wearing a Southampton jersey. FM is listening. What? Ayala has a 71. Okay, so Ayala is a decent player. So they have a mix of good and ridiculously bad players. So, you know, yeah, it's a great opportunity to show the pundits they should keep telling you you're really good. So I would recommend you do more of that. There's a chance I might take Granados off Alamo on a yellow card. A little bit worrisome. I have changed him to a ball-playing defender of late because he does have good stats for it, mostly. So I think give him an opportunity to show what he's capable of doing. Cantu whips it out. Dayron whips it in. Medina. Oh, he's offside. Oh, he was. Yeah, he was. He was a couple of yards offside. Is there any other changes that I want to make? Alamo to Dayron, Cantu, Rodriguez. Oh, beautiful little passage of play there. Rodriguez to Juan Jamie. Oh, it's 5. I think we rest. We're not resting anybody. Screw it. Medina moving on to the right, plays an inside forward. Ring on Salcedo as a complete forward because he can play it. He's got all the attributes to do it, and he plays well when he plays as a complete forward. So just push him on, you know. Juan Jamie didn't even start the game, and Juan Jamie has 2 of our 5 goals so far. Their striker is now struggling. To be fair, we've done quite... Oh, Rodriguez. Oh. Ooh, that was not far wide. Let me give him a cheeky bit of praise. Fruchtel. Franco. Oh. Franco. That was terrible. What a terrible back pass by Franco. Franco with the poor header away gets picked up by an Orlando player. Franco just half-asses the pass back to the keeper, and Sharp jumps on it. I swear to God, if he makes one more mistake, he's coming off. Medina, Juan Jamie, Medina, to Cantu, out to Rodriguez, whips it across, Medina scores again! 6-2. I am going to make that change actually. Franco's coming off. Franco, you annoyed me. So, Elish Vazquez is coming off the bench. Medina, 35th of the season. He still has the next league game. One more game against Orlando. And then possibly 6 games after that. In the closing stage. Is there? Yeah, I think it's 6 more games. So he could score more than 40 goals. That would be nice. Dayron to Rodriguez. Beltran to Dayron. Rodriguez turns and... Oh, it's 7. We have absolutely demolished Orlando City today. We've put them to the sword, as they say. This is the difference between Mexico and the United States of America. Medina with 4 goals today. And he's still only on a 9.8. The fact that he hasn't broken a 10. He's probably put a couple of passes wrong. You know, he's probably missed a couple of opportunities. But still, come on. You have to say, like, Juan Jamie with the last minute free kick. Gets cleared. Referee blows whistle. 7-2. I'm going to say we've won the CONCACAF Champions League. Regardless of what happens now. Because 7-2. 7-2. Medina obviously was man of the match. Performance tonight was very good. Yeah, just it was good. Well done, lad. You know, you scored 4 goals. It was decent. Humiliation for Orlando City. Bravo's going to be up for 4 weeks. Medina, 100% of his shots were on target. Every single shot was a goal. That was delightful. What we're going to do now is we're going to jump ahead. We're going to skip the Atletico San Luis game. It means absolutely nothing because we've already topped the league and everyone's qualified. We don't have to worry about qualifying. So we're going to play the Orlando game in the second half, and then we'll probably come back for the final of the closing stage if we get there. So yeah, it's 6 games. So if we end up having to play, we'll figure it out. See you guys in just a second for the Orlando City second leg in the CONCACAF Champions League, which is going to be pointless because we pretty much already won the cup, and that means we can move country. Woohoo! Alright, fellas, we are now back for the game against Orlando City. Again, as previously stated, we are 7-2 up from the first part of this episode. We've been drawn against Pumas in the closing stage. Pachuca and Nexica played each other in a score draw. Guadalajara beat Club America 2-1, and Cruz Azul absolutely demolished Monterrey 4-1. The game in between, we played San Luis 4-0. Unfortunately, Alamo picked up a knock and he is injured. Not ideal, but 7-2. We should just walk this. I forgot to take Alamo out of the team, so we're going to play Alonso. Alonso's going to get a game today. And we'll put Carlos on the bench. Why not? Arturo Beltran has a knock. I'm going to just put him on the bench. He scored 2 in the last game, and it was 2 very spicy goals that he scored as well. Unfortunately, Italo, I brought him on, not realising that it was going to cost us a small fortune. He's now getting paid 10,500 a week. He's not that good of a player, and I don't really want to. He's already getting the money. I might as well just leave him. So the team is basically the exact same as it was in the first leg, except Alonso plays. Juarez comes in for Arturo Beltran, and Jamie starts because Bravo is still out injured. So in theory, we went to their place, beat them 7-2. They're coming to our place, so we should beat them by more. Although I'm saying that Denny Jazzy Boy is playing this game, and Yarmelino is fit for this game as well. I still think we got this in the bag. Yeah, I fully expect you to win this game and do the business. You know? Hopefully Medina can score a couple of goals. That'd be nice. Because I really want him to get I think 45 goals this year is my aim for Medina. Seeing as how at the start of the season he was seen as a good player, but not necessarily a great player for the division, and he's not that often. Well, he's picked in the Mexico side, but he's not very often he plays that many games, which I find very interesting, and he doesn't score very often. So maybe he's just a really good Mexican league player who's not very good compared to other players in the division, but scores a lot of goals. I don't know. It's interesting because he seems to be like in the nickname. His stats aren't amazing, but he does quite well. So I suppose I'm happy. I can't really complain, to be fair. But hopefully he can just bosh in a couple of goals and we'll be happy out. We are almost 20 minutes into this game and there's not been a single goal yet. Saying that Granados just heads the ball at Fructal and Fructal palms it into the back of the goal. So, as you do. To be fair, this was terrible goalkeeping. Rodriguez whipped it in. Granados just heads it at Fructal and Fructal just kind of scoops it behind him. I'm not quite sure. I don't really get what happened there. Just looked like he was really bad goalkeeping, so it's fair enough. Granados just kind of spins around in a circle a couple of times and punts it forward, but Orlando have it again. Deron, never going to win that header. He is 5'7". Cantu to Rodriguez, back to Cantu. Oh, Cantu keeps the run going. That deserved a goal, to be fair. I'm disappointed he didn't score there. I am recording. That is good. Alonso tries to get the header in, can't, but Beltran to Rodriguez. I don't know what that attempt was, but okay. Not a whole lot has happened yet in this game. We're going to tell lads to be a bit more creative. Jamie dinks it in. Medina gets headed away. And now Orlando are on the break, but Deron picks up the loose ball. Alonso. Rodriguez to Cantu. Back to Deron. Whips it in from deep. Granados picks it up. And he absolutely hammers it at the goalkeeper. Fruchtel not having a great game. Again, this is... I feel for him. Poor Fruchtel. He's having a very poor time. The poor man. They've had 38% possession. I don't want to go saying that we're after winning the CONCACAF Champions League just yet, but we do have 7 goals over Orlando. So maybe we won. Maybe. Just maybe. Medina is having a terrible game, so I'm going to take him off at halftime. I'm going to say I'm not happy because, to be fair, we should be doing better than, 2. But at the same time, it's not playing horrendously poorly. But pop Salcedo on as a complete forward, because as I've said so many times before, he plays as a complete forward so very well. Juan Jamie not having the best of games, so I might take him off as well. Rodriguez slips in Juarez. Oh, Fruchtel remembered, I can use my hands. It's allowed. Going to give the lads a bit of praise, might as well. I can't see Orlando scoring 7 in 30 minutes. Although, you never know. Rodriguez, back to Deron. Whips it in. Oh, Salcedo. Oh. Since moving Deron to a complete wing-back, it's made a huge difference. He has turned into an absolute beast of a left-back. Steinberger. Oh, well done, lads. He's managed to get one. So it's only 6 more. You just need to score. You just need to score 6 more goals. To be fair, Blanco, that was horrendous. He flapped all over the floor. That was my attempt to. Both my centre midfielders playing poorly today. They've taken off a centre back, brought on a striker. As I said before, I think it might be a tad too late. What I might do actually is put Beltran. I'm going to move Beltran to be a playmaker, because why not? And I'm going to bring on Italo, and we're going to take off. We need to take off. We need to take off Cantu because he is not a centre back. I'm going to put Vasquez as complete wing back as well on the other side because he's a pretty good all round player. And we're going to swap. We're going to move Italo up to be a deep lying forward because he's quite good at that. I'm going to move Beltran to be a box to box. Why not? I don't think he's that good of a playmaker. So El Toro Beltran has to sit on the bench while Jose Manuel Beltran, who I'm pretty sure they're not related. I don't think I ever actually checked that. It doesn't say they're related, so they mustn't be. Nice bit of praise. Well done, lads. Blanco, a 6.3. Could have been... Oh, Italo's only gone and scored his third of the season. It's 10-3 on aggregate in the final of the CONCACAF Champions League. We've only gone and won it, lads. We've only gone and won it. We're either going to Africa or... No. It's either going to be South Africa as our next destination or Asia. So it'll be Juarez. Oh! Almost scored from inside our own half. That would have been a beautiful goal. What a way to end the CONCACAF Champions League. It's going to be... We've won it, lads. We've finally won it. So we're going to be going to Australia, China, or South Korea, or maybe Japan. I think I added Japan as well. One of those four, or we'll go to South Africa. So we have to wait and see, because I haven't quite decided yet. Also, the fact that FM20 is so very close. I don't know if we're going to get that far into it, because we won't have a whole heap of time. But then again, I think we might get 2 weeks. So we might get 2 attempts at it, maybe. If I plough through the seasons as quickly as possible, I think we'd probably get through a season, maybe 2. But I don't know if we're going to be able to win whatever the Asian one is called. I don't know what the Asian... Is it the Asian Champions League? I'll have to check. But it's... We're not going to... Rovers are not going to win everything. My tour of the world to try and win all the medal or all the trophies, it's not going to happen this time. But yeah, we've won the CONCACAF Champions League, a cup that the board were not overly bothered by, which I really, really wanted to win. We've gone and won it. Not important, but we still went and won it, you know? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trophies so far, and we might win the closing stage. That would be delightful. But we've done what we set out to do. I don't think yet. It's not going to make any difference to my... We've won a lot in Mexico. It's not going to make any difference to my reputation. But actually, is there anything about the Hall of Fame? Have I... Nope. So it's probably not made any bit of a difference to the Hall of Fame. But we've won the CONCACAF Champions League. We might come back and do a final episode with Tigres, where we look at the end of season, how everyone did, you know, all the happiness, good. Or we probably do that actually. We look to see how we got on in the closing stage, and player of the season, all the awards, all the awards basically, and then we're going to have a look and see who we are going to be managing in the next leg. The final, I'm going to say it's the final leg of FM19. So I think this video deserves a like, because why not? Why not like it? It's been a journey. But thank you very much for watching, fellas. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends, and I'll see you tomorrow for more daily Football Manager content. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.